Hi everyone, this is Sofia for Plekvetica. Today we are at Tuska Festival 2024 and today I am joined by Kaunis Kuolematon from Finland. Hello you guys.
Hi. Hello.
Hi. Okay, thank you so much for taking your time today for this interview. How are you doing? Are you excited to play the show tonight?
Yeah, it is our first time in Tuska, so we are really excited.
So our audience is based mostly in the more German-speaking parts of Europe. So if you
Hello.
hello, okay. Should we speak in German?
No.
That's about it.
Speak German. Alles gut.
Alles gut. Kaikki hyvin. Okay. Well, that's a start. And now, if you'd have to describe your sound to our more German-speaking audience, how would you describe it?
I don't know. Probably a mid-tempo, not exactly doom, but a mid-tempo metal with different subcategories that shape our sound. A bit of growling, a bit of clean singing, and stuff like that. Yeah, lots of emotions. It's important to have emotions in your music. All right.
Do you want to add something?
No. It was like Olli said.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So you've been around for quite some time. You founded in 2012.
Yeah.
So who or what inspired you back in the days, and has that changed now? Do you find inspiration somewhere else?
You mean the band exactly when we started? It was just an idea to get the group together, and at first we didn't have any really specific direction what we should do and what the sound should be. So our first single, and it was also the first album, we really didn't know what to expect. We just wrote the music that we like, and that's about it. We didn't have any particular plans or anything.
Yeah. Me and Ville were playing in the same band, and Mikko came to visit for an album we were making, and then after a couple of rehearsals, Mikko asked that can we participate in this group. So yeah, it started from there, and as Mikko said, we didn't have any specific plans or direction, but here we are.
Thank you. So your name, Kaunis Kuolematon, translates to beautiful immortal, if I'm not mistaken. Would you say this gives a title or it describes your lyrical themes in your music?
Yeah, music is immortal and music is also beautiful, so. But in Finnish, I think when you say beautiful, immortal, when you translate it in Finnish, it's, for me, it's much more poetic way to express ourself through the music. Because if you say beautiful, immortal, it's like, it's not only that.
Yeah.
For me, it's kind of more deeper meaning than just two words.
Would you want to go there to that deeper meaning? You don't have to.
Yeah, but I really can't explain that because everything is coming so. When we started this band, for me, it's like I try to be so as honest that I can. So we are not trying to pretend anything. So everything comes from here. So that's
short.
yeah.
We are doing honestly, it's our sound.
Yeah.
That thing. It's no copy from anywhere. It's just what's coming.
I could say about I think about the beautiful immortal name. I think that Mikko said that it's kind of subjective when you think of the name and what it means in Finnish. Yeah, just to underline that.
All right, and with your new album Mielenvalta, you've released a single called Surussa uinuva, which translates to sleeping in sorrow. No?
Well, yeah, it's roughly translated as sleeping in sorrow, but it's kind of a person. Well, yeah, roughly translated, it's sleeping in sorrow, but a person who dwells in grief. Yeah.
That's perfect, thank you. Correcting. So while the song deals with heavier themes like depression and melancholy, it also hints at the possibility of overcoming these struggles. Would you say it's important for you to address these heavier topics while also sort of end on a more hopeful note?
It just comes. Like about the lyrics, we don't have any specific ideas about what we want to write or how we want to write. I'm just wondering that because it's Finnish, it's our own language. Sometimes it feels that I'm about wearing that I would not repeat too much like myself. Because I remember that after first album for me it's I just asked that can I write this or can I write that? Because for me that was personally that I was afraid that I'm repeating myself too much. But after that album I realized that that's what we do. Just write what we want and not thinking too much.
Did you want to know more about the lyrics in Surussa uinuva? Yeah, sure. Okay. It's basically an open question about depression and a person who is dwelling in grief. So, what should the close ones do about it, or should they do anything? And it's kind of an address to inner dialogue of that theme. And I don't know, it's tough for me to explain what the lyrics actually mean because I like to leave things open and I like to write lyrics, especially in this song. That couple of the lines, they join each other when the previous meaning has ended, the next meaning starts with the previous that ended the next one. Yeah, so I like to do it like you have multiple meanings in it, or you can find something there that resonates with you. And the music itself was kind of, yeah. Well, let's not go there. It's a long story, but anyway, I hope that was enough.
Thank you so much. So yeah, it has been clear that your lyrics are in Finnish predominantly. So while I think music speaks a language that everyone can understand, what were the reasons behind keeping the lyrics in Finnish?
It's much more natural.
Right.
Much more natural.
Ah. Yeah, and I think that also our strength in some way. Because we started in 2012, there was not that many Finnish metal bands that singing or writing Finnish. So.
If you were to write a song in English, would you think it? No. Okay. Well, we won't go there.
Maybe that was. We thought about it, but even like one or two songs. But I think the Finnish language is our thing.
Okay. Well.
Or
We could write it.
that you won't write also maybe one.
Yeah, maybe one song, but I'm not really sure about that. I think the Finnish language is our thing, so it doesn't need to be messed up with a track that's pointed outside Finland. So
If you write something in English, I think that should maybe break something.
yeah.
I mean this from our thing, what we do at the moment.
Finnish language is beautiful, like västäräkki.
That's really pretty.
I'll just buy that. Okay, and looking back on all your releases and on your discography in general, were there any specific records or song that mark milestones in your artistic journey so far? Any favorites?
I think about the songs. Yön tunteena was the first single that we really saw that people are getting into us, getting into music. So what I look from the status about the playtime. So I think that Yön tunteena was the first one that we saw that some things gonna happen. And I think also this Syttykö toinen aurinko album, there are still a lot of songs that we play live these days. So, and it's hard to leave anything about that album out from the setlist. So, like today, there's like 4 or 5 songs from that album. So, I think that's the most important and about thinking about the milestone so far.
So far.
So far, okay. And you?
Yeah, so far.
You all agree. Okay. Thanks. So, individually and collectively, how has being part of Kaunis Kuolematon influenced your personal growth and your growth as individuals, as musicians?
I think it's these years that we've been together. Because like me, I'm not that kind of a person that who practice a lot or something like that. And when I'm thinking, it's more like these years have been pushing and they've been showing how that way that we are walking at now.
Okay. And for you?
I'm thinking.
Still thinking?
Yeah, I think I agree with Mikko that the time we have been spending together as a group has been kind of a pathway to grow as a person, and also creating this music is a really important part of it. I personally think that everything that we do, that we create in music, is kind of a part of yourself that you bring out. So it's sort of therapy, I think. But as you're able to access to those feelings through music, and different parts of your life that you're thinking about that comes out as music, it's kind of a journey for us, and hopefully for all of the listeners we have. Hope so.
Yeah.
And when we are like making new album, we don't think that in what kind of songs we should write or anything. We are just thinking that there is now it's like 2 years from the previous one, and then we started to think that we just started to this writing process, but we don't really think that what kind of songs we should write. We just write what comes out.
Yeah, the freedom is really important in the writing.
No one is telling you that what you should do. And
Okay, and to wrap up this interview, do you have any specific visions for the next 10 years, where you would like to be or what you want to experience with your music?
same point,
Same point.
Yeah, but I think this is a really good point because we can choose what we can do whatever we want. We can choose what kind of a shows we want to play and
No limits.
yeah.
Not dazu, but no limits.
Yeah, I think that's really good that we don't have any limits.
Yeah. And still we have audience in our shows, so and people have find us now, at least.
Please so.
Yeah, but in the, like these last 3-4 years, we have noticed that there are many people in our shows that, and the merchandises are selling, so everything is good.
Alles gut, alles gut. Okay, then let's end on this positive note. Thank you so much for taking your time for this interview. Also, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check out Kaunis Kuolematon, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.
Okay.